What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here, and thank you for tuning in for another episode of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode. We're into year 2, and we're 8-0, going up against the 4-4 San Diego Chargers. Looks like we're in San Diego, so that's quite the trip. Hopefully the boys aren't jet-lagged as we are here in week number 10. Look at that, Nelson Aguilar. Fuck you, buddy. 11 out of 30 catches. You suck. I might have to move on from Nelson Aguilar just from personal preference. Put Paul Turner there. Paul Primetime Turner. Christian McCaffrey, the rushing yards have kind of stalled a little bit. We started real hot out of the gate with him. I think at one point, maybe week 2 or week 3, maybe it was week 3, we were tops of the league with rushing yards. But since then, Carson Wentz has really taken over, and it's been an aerial attack. Not saying that McCaffrey has not been getting involved. He's one of our leading receivers. But couldn't do much on that play as you get a big-time sack from Joey Bosa. I'm going to say right now, Joey Bosa is the most difficult player I have come to play against in this connected franchise mode. I don't think, playing in other game modes across this, J.J. Watt has been just an absolute monster. But for me, in this Eagles one, I don't know if I've played the Texans yet, but Joey Bosa was an absolute fucking animal in this game. It was very, very difficult to win the battle at the line of scrimmage. So we tried our best to air it out because, the run game was not going to be there. So we'll use this gimmicky pass. Hit DGB. Wide receivers get phenomenal blocks downfield, and they spring him. He's gone. I don't know if 22's catching up. Oh, shit. Let's go. I don't think so, Bolt. What are you, some sort of baby? Some sort of infant with that tackle? As DGB exhausted collapses in the end zone, but we still got a 7-point lead after that 85-yard touchdown from the emerging superstar known as Dorial Green-Beckham. We brought him in. Everyone said, oh, this guy's a project player. This guy's this. He's a head case. He's that. This is what you could do when you show a little bit of trust and belief into a massively talented athlete. Look, this is the kind of dividends we're getting. Jordan Matthews has kind of came on the last couple weeks, but overall for the season, it has been DGB has been our go-to guy. Look at that, just shedding multiple tackles. I mean, how you gonna stop him, man? He's 6'5", 240, has almost 90 speed. That's just child's play. So now it's 10-3. We pretty much exchanged some field goals. And then look at that. Michael Kendrick's coming in on the linebacker blitz, absolutely blowing up Phillip Rivers in the backfield. I was surprised he didn't get, they brought out the little stretcher for him because Phillip Rivers and his 13 kids. You got to take care of those kids, man. You got too many kids to take care of. You can't have taking big hits like that. As we hit DGB again for a big-time throw. Wentz, 8 of 8, 183 yards, 1 touchdown. And a lot of that has gone to Dorial Green-Beckham. He must be up close to 100 total yards. It might pop up there in the ticker. That 2 receptions, 116 yards, and a touchdown. DGB is absolutely feasting on, I'm gonna say it. Outside of Joey Bosa, this team, look, Bosa coming in and making another play. Their secondary linebackers are not as good as I thought. I mean, I was a little bit worried about their linebackers. You got Pyramid is a good guy. Jatavis Brown's not bad. Manti Te'o. But outside of the defensive line, this Chargers defense didn't offer a whole lot in terms of resistance. As you see the defensive line making a play again. Joey Bosa always finding a way to get to the ball. That guy's a superstar. Once I do my San Diego Chargers rebuild, seeing the way Joey Bosa played in this game makes me almost want to do that one sooner than later. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Come on, suggest the Chargers. Because, man, he looks like he's going to be an absolute superstar. As we scramble the backfield, that was disappointing. Could not connect. I think that was Zach Ertz in the back of the end zone. But you know me, best field goal kicker on YouTube. We'll take the points. We'll keep the clip in this time because that was a pretty impressive drive. Unfortunately, we stalled, but they're 13-3. I guess on how badly we've shit-pumped our opponents in the last couple weeks, 13-3, it's actually pretty close by those standards. But I think it's only a matter of time until our defense takes over. Jordan Hicks, there we go. Another linebacker blitz. They are unable to pick it up multiple times. They have King Dunlap on their offensive line. King Dunlap has spent multiple years in Philadelphia, so we know how to attack that. And they are struggling immensely with our linebacker blitz. And again, Dorial Green-Beckham is an absolute monster. How are you only sending one guy to tackle him? We're going to get some points here before the end of the half just because you guys straight up can't cover DGB. One hell of a game already for him. We're not even at halftime. We might be able to hit out 200 yards with Dorial. Wise wide open, take the play. There we go, putting ourselves at least into field goal range. Nice little catch there from the veteran Brent Selleck. Big time veteran presence. Still like to get Brent Selleck a touchdown every now and again. He's Mr. Reliable. Kind of a cult favorite in the Philadelphia Eagle fan base. Then we're going to hit Wendell Smallwood again, man. That's, like I said, the only positive I can really give to San Diego right now. Their offense is doing shit, but their defense line is looking very impressive. I don't really know who else they have aside from Joey Bosa. I get maybe Brandon Mebane or Mebane. Outside of that, I don't really know, man. I don't think a Toshu. I think he's, oh my God, Bosa again. Joey Bosa is a fucking animal. Jesus Christ, Joey Bosa's eating. He is taking Brandon Brooks' lunch. multiple times already in the first half. Hopefully we can maybe give some double teams on him in the second half. I think that'd probably be best for the, the livelihood of our quarterback here. Plenty of time in the pocket, though, hitting Jordan Matthews. Touchdown again, making it 20-3 as we get ready for halftime. That was too easy. How are you going to have that kind of weak-ass coverage, man? Don't do man coverage against me. I eat man coverage. You got to go zone. I eat man coverage. So we'll kick it off here. 10 seconds left. Oh, Travis Benjamin actually returns it. Okay, just spin move the shit out of my guy. Okay, we got Nolan Carroll. Oh, all right, cool. Just have 0 stamina, Nolan. Phenomenal. No one has stamina. That is, I guess we'll give them those points for how well their defensive line has played. Travis Benjamin taking 107 yards to the house to make it 20-10 as we jump into the second half. Our defense is very upset that they let those points up, even though it wasn't really their fault. Fletcher Cox, what are you doing? You need a triple team Fletcher Cox. You need to have your center and both guards cover Fletcher Cox. That's what you can do. That's his 15th sack of the season. I think that's 15.5 on the season for Fletcher Cox. We're in what? Week 10? Still got 6 more weeks to break that sack record. If we get a sack a game, which is what we're averaging, looks like we may have a new sack leader of all time. Who else? Who else we gonna hit? You putting man coverage on DGB again, Casey Hayward? You didn't learn the first time? Beat like a drum again for his second touchdown of the game. I'm fucking hyped right now. Last season, we dropped a bunch of games down the stretch. I think we finished 11-5. People kind of criticized. Said, man, C4, your play calling went to shit. I took my foot off the opposing team's throats. Not this year, baby. We're going for undefeated. I don't give a fuck if that seems somewhat unrealistic. I'm on the hardest difficulty, and they still can't stop me. They can't stop Fletcher Cox. They can't stop DGB. Sometimes they can stop Carson Wentz. Oh, yeah, really? Let's just bring a safety blitz. They cannot handle the blitz. It is blitz overload. They can't handle anything else. We go to cover plays. Our front four gets more than enough pass rush to stop and frustrate Phillip Rivers enough so that he's cursed. He'll fucking sacrifice one of his kids to the gods if he can make a goddamn pass completion. Oh, you gotta go to Melvin Gordon? This is what we do. We put you in shitty positions, so you have to run it. You need to throw it to get back in the game, but you simply can't. You don't want to throw an interception. We got Marlon Humphrey, 4 picks on the year. We got Jalen Mills, 5 picks on the year. We got Rodney McLeod and Malcolm Jenkins, debatably the best safety tandem outside of Seattle in the game back there. What are you gonna do? There's literally nothing you do. 3rd and 21. Oh, you gotta try to pass it. That's a smart play. All right, bat that up in the air. And interception, Jordan Hicks. Good game, easy. This shit is fucking done. Stick a fork in the San Diego Chargers and their goddamn weird camera. Every time a Chargers game's at home, that fucking looks like the cameras from like the 1990s. They're recording it on VHS. I think that's just because of the shadow, but man, great play. Look at that. That was all. Is that Jalen Mills? Phenomenal bat. Number 12, I don't know who that is. I think that's Travis Benjamin trying to make the play. No, we're just going to pump that up in the air and let Jordan Hicks make a play because he is a franchise linebacker. So give them a phenomenal position. We're well into their territory, 6 yards out from the red zone. Maybe it's about time we start making the, keeping it on the ground here a little bit. But we might as well just hit Christian McCaffrey as he gets it all the way to the 2, to the 1 actually. Wentz, 13 of 15, 324, and 3 touchdowns with still a full quarter left to play. It might be Seth Russell time. We don't want Carson Wentz to pick up an injury here, but at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers has a pretty good hold as we get another touchdown. Man, this shit's too easy. Aaron Rodgers has a pretty good hold on the MVP race right now, so maybe we want to get Carson Wentz up there. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year last year. Let's try to give him another accolade because he's great. The Saint from North Dakota State. So now it's 36-10, and now it's time for our defense just to have a field day. Vinny Curry coming in, pretty much no resistance there to get his first sack of the game. Why not add to the sack party between last week against the New York Giants and this week against the Chargers? It has not been a very fun time as the Philadelphia Eagles win 36-10 in San Diego. I thought it was going to be a kind of tough road game, but good game, easy. We'll take a look at the stats here. Wentz balling out of his mind. Definitely the best form of his career. 360 yards, 4 touchdowns, no turnovers, which is the key for me. 0 turnovers for Carson Wentz. Unfortunately, couldn't get the run game going, but you don't need to. When you have DGB getting 5 receptions, 202 yards, and 2 touchdowns, probably the best game of DGB's career here. As I let you guys take a look at the stats, I can't wait to see what the guys on the defensive side did for sacks. Shared it all across. But thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of the Philadelphia Eagles Connected Franchise Mode. If this is your first time stopping by, please subscribe, smash that like button, and thank you guys so much. I'm so humbled by how much this channel has grown in the last couple weeks. It's absolutely awesome. So hopefully we can keep on keeping on. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.